Pew! Oh, hell no!
What, you been sitting on that one,
Where
Shanti?
has this been?
Who want to guess that this came out of Chantal's falls?
Hello, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Useless Bees!
What's up, people? Wagwan. Welcome back to another video. Chantal decided to come live on the 4th of July because what is the celebration if Chantal Marie can be the main character in everybody's story? So anyways, people, make we just get right into this one.
Did I do my brows right? Hello. My skin, I don't have foundation on. Oh my god! Yeah, I found my favorite lashes. I thought I'd wear them. I wish I could watch the Canada-Moroccan game. I went to purchase TSN for the month, and for some reason, it's not accepting my billing address for any of my cards. So I cannot watch it. I wanted to watch it, like do a watch-along party. Alright, so
Oh, Chantal having her orbit right now that suddenly she's interested in football. Girl, what? This is so random.
ordered from Adonis. No, I haven't eaten all the fridge food, but I'm going to. But I need like some fresh groceries to complement what I have because I don't have much fruit and veg. So, and fresh pita. It was like made today. It's still warm. Fresh pita bread. I'm missing my like Middle Eastern breakfast. So I got some eggs from Burnbrae Farms. Oh, I got an extra pita bread. They want me. Yep, someone there wants me. Probably the olive counter guy.
So she leaning into it now. Okay. Some gentleman there wants Shanti. They gave her 2 packets of pita bread. Show your love with pita.
I'm just kidding. I got a clove of garlic, tahini, some flat leaf parsley, some yeast.
Chantal, low hanging fruit. Why would you put this up now? Girl, you have enough yeast in your drawers.
Fresh mint. What else we got here? Ooh la la. These were on sale. Wow. Ooh.
Slap your face with them balls, Shanti. Yeah, I know they are tomatoes, but Shanti see balls. And she's gonna see dick soon. Slap them in your face, Shanti. Only balls are gonna get touched in your face, girl. Anytime soon enough for a very long time. Beat your face with them.
Tomato vine is one of my favorite smells on the planet. Labne. Eggplant.
Look how excited she's gonna get. Why is this so funny? I have no idea. I still don't know. Except she's seen dick in this moment. Dick and balls.
So, 2 eggplants. Because I'm making baba ganoush! Arabic coffee made in Lebanon. It's not Syria, but whatever. No, I'm just joking. These are not what I wanted. I placed my order the first time, and this the Dasher shopping for my stuff. It says in shopping progress, 1 item's out of stock. A few minutes later, I get a warning that I get a message that my order's been delivered, and the picture is just like it looks like he took a picture of his car seat. I go check my door. There's no groceries. So I try calling, no answer. I message and I'm like, my order wasn't delivered. He's like, I couldn't pay for the order. That's why I had to cancel the order. I was like, but what do you mean you pay? You don't have to pay. I paid, it's already paid for. And then he just didn't answer me. So I had to contact DoorDash, let them know what happened. I just said like, I don't have my order. So I reordered with a different Dasher this time. Everything came okay. But I didn't notice that they gave me like a bunch of DoorDash credits for my inconvenience. So I was like, wow, nice, like $30.
I bet she's gonna do this for a second time. She's gonna do this going forward so she can get credits. This cheap bitch.
I didn't even ask for that. They're like, because you're a really valued customer, yeah, I guess. Ordering every single day. But yeah,
That's not something to brag about, girl, but okay.
I guess if the guy needed the groceries more than I do, but there's not really much here he can do. Unless he wants to make baba ganoush, I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, you're gonna complain, especially if you don't get your stuff. Like, I'm not gonna, like $60 worth of things, which $60, I didn't really get that much. Well, the tip was probably like, the tip was like $12.
Wait, so is she implying that the guy went and collected the groceries, did not deliver them, and he took them for himself? Is that what she's implying? No, remember, I don't know nothing about DoorDash, so if any of y'all know, let me know. Is that even possible for somebody to go and pick up somebody's order and not drop it off? Let me know.
On like a $60 order. No, even less than $60 because that was $60 including the tip and delivery. Anyways, like honestly, if a Dasher ever like messaged me and would have been like, you know, I'm hungry, I'm sorry. I would have been like, whatever, you know.
Okay, so that is exactly what she's implying. Oh my god.
Fine. Yeah. Doctors don't get paid much money. Yeah, I would have been like, here, come over for some, no, I wouldn't say come over.
Come over for what? Even if for something where Chantal picked up at the store that is sealed in a pocket, I would not want for Chantal to offer anything at all for somebody to eat. Girl, what you mean come over for what? In this shitty ass, funky ass apartment? Chantal, please don't be charitable. Don't be stupid.
I think today what I'm gonna do is do a vlog, a gym vlog. Because I'm not going to stay live like all day today. But tomorrow I think I'm gonna do another 12 hours maybe.
You know.
I'd like to go on a Muslim one. On a Muslim cruise. There won't be any like boisterous drunk people, you know?
Okay, but there will be people there that is gonna judge you, so what's the point? And why should you just scoot over the gym vlog like that? Girl, when can I see this? What can I expect? You get me excited for nothing.
Pew! Oh, hell no!
What, you been sitting on that one,
Where
Shanti?
has this been?
Who want to guess that this came out of Chantal's falls?
Man. Oh, hell to the no. Where has that been? It stinks. It's stinky. Ew.
She gonna wash it in the sink?
I'm putting it in the trash. Sometimes she puts her toys in her litter box. I don't know why. If I get super in shape, then I can walk around places like Machu Picchu.
Oh my god. No, some of them might know I've been planning this Peru bees from last year. I was thinking of going from May. Long and short of it now work out. School still in session. My husband already go up and leave and gone back at work. So we have to go figure out something else. No, you know, say I never once considered going to Machu Picchu. I'm an outdoor girl. Me and my husband are outdoor people. I never considered going to Machu Picchu, you know. Chantal, this delusional heifer. Machu Picchu, Shanti. You in Canada right now and can barely breathe. You think you're gonna be able to manage all that altitude in Machu Picchu? Sure.
I don't know how you made it into Syria. What is it about Syria that you wouldn't be able to do? No, I got good treatment when I went to the doctor, but it's just, they're limited, eh? Like, they have the equipment they have, and it would probably freak people out from a sanitary perspective, because, we walked into the hospital.
It is war-torn Syria, a developing country. It is the ideal condition for her right now in Canada, and guess what she's still not doing? Going to see the doctor. So, it's not really the sanitary thing that was an issue. That was never Chantal's concern. We see how she lives. Why even bring this up?
There was like all blood on the floor. But to be fair, this hospital was near Kuwait, and there was a huge war going on there. So there was a lot of injured people being brought to that hospital. Yeah, you would have freaked out. The nurse who had to take my blood smelled like tobacco. He was like an old.
Anybody want to go to visit this hospital and ask them? Bring a photo. Just bring a photo of this beast and ask them. Can y'all tell me what this beast smelled like? I'm certain they will have something worse than just saying tobacco to describe the scent of this cow. Please be serious.
Older Arab man, just like in plain clothes, and was still chewing his mutton match boots or whatever he was eating from lunch. Like, Salah knocked on the door and he's like, my wife needs to get her blood taken, and they were sitting around on the floor eating like mutton. And so he came and took my blood. But he, you know what? He got it the first time. Nope, he didn't wash. I don't remember seeing him wash his hands.
Why would anybody ask Chantal this? This woman is not concerned about her health, cleanliness, or anything like that. So that would not be a thought of hers. Now y'all bringing that into Chantal's orbit, and I'm so tired of telling y'all people, turn off on her brain. Do not use logic when it comes to Chantal. She goes to take a shit and come back to her kitchen and continue cooking. Y'all think she's gonna be worried about hand washing, putting hand gloves or anything at the hospital? Please be serious.
Would you go back to Syria? Yeah, I would go back. Maybe not, I don't know, to live, but to visit, yes. When we were moving from our apartment, remember when I first went live and I was at that apartment? I had really bad food poisoning and we had to move. I just could not. I packed up like our suitcases and packed up like some of the inside. But other than that, like I could hardly help move, and I felt so bad. Basically, we had Salah moving the stuff, his uncle and his uncle's grandson, who is like, I don't know, 10 or 11 or 12, but very
Child labor.
very, very hard work, like very good at like helping out, you know, like he would just take little things, child labor. No,
exactly. So a child is able, oh, he's such a good helper, but this cow sat on her ass. Oh, it's too hot. I'm sick. But I'm here telling y'all that she was okay with child labor. Okay.
Like he can carry shit to the car. Why not?
But why the fuck couldn't she? Then why couldn't Chantal? If it was just to carry stuff to the car. Girl, bye.
You know, he would carry little things to the car. And actually, you say child labor, they start young there, helping out around the house. We always used to get knocks at our apartment door, and it would be children asking if they could take our garbage to the garbage area for some money. Or if they could fill our gas tanks for some money. So, of course, we did, because it helps them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that is exactly why Chantal did it, because it helps them. No, for no other reason, just because it helps them. She's such a charitable person, you guys.
No, they're very mature. Like, they grow up fast because they...
Oh my God. I can't believe Chantal went on to say this. You know, say really some perverted people say things like that. Kids are very mature. Oh, you're mature for your age. They are mature for their age. Somebody needs to reach out, and I'm just kidding. Somebody needs to reach out to the authorities in Canada and tell them, go buy, check Chantal's phone or laptop, any devices that this woman has. You have to be mindful and check it on people like this. No, seriously, still in a but don't nobody go to them way if you do this for real. But you have to keep your eyes on people like this who say things like kids are very mature for their age. What the fuck do you mean?
They have to help out at a certain age. Once I got to the house, that's what I'm saying. You say I'm strong, but I felt bad. Like, whenever the work got really hard, I dipped. Like, I went to Qatar for a week because I couldn't stand it. Like, they didn't even have the Western toilet properly installed yet. The AC, there was no AC. There was just like, when he got his house back, it was like, needed a lot of work. Do you think you were able to stay in Kuwait? You'd still be there? No, because I would have been able to stay there because the guy with the Rolls Royce that came to talk to us.
Did she come back with this Rolls Royce story? Are we even believing this? Go on, Chantal.
He said, he's like, I'm not telling you to leave or anything, because I said to him, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave Kuwait. I said, we've been talking about it. Anyways, we have things, you know, other things going on. I need to leave Kuwait anyways. I need freedom of speech. And then he said, yes, this is not a country where you can do that. You know, it was a buildup of things, Ryder. Like, I was getting, like, tired of, you know, just the restrictiveness, the heat, missing my family.
Not missing our family. No. I might be a couple of hours drive away from our family right now. How often do you hear her talking about seeing her family members? Maybe once a month, once every 6 weeks or so. What is she talking about, seeing her family?
Missing my Canadian way of life at the time. It was a Kuwaiti who was part of the internet cybercrimes thing. And he said, like, the whole 3 years that I was living there, that people were reporting me, but he was always watching me. He would always watch my content, and, like, he would talk about it with his friends at Dia Wanias. He thought some of my content was funny, but he just wanted to warn me that.
The Kuwaiti guy in the Rolls Royce complimented Chantal on her following. I spoke about her content to his friends because he found her very funny. Mr. Rolls Royce wanted Chantal as well.
Swearing and saying sit and spin, and he even, like, talking about nattered, like, in front of my husband's right there, and, like, I was just like some of the...
Yeah, saw she just lit up.
Spin, and he even, like, talking about nattered, like, in front of my husband's right there, and, like...
Why is she so giddy? The fuck?
I was just like some of the...
Watch there. Yo, nattered, as she want to call him, is the one that got away.
Behavior that could be problematic, you know. So he's like, I let it go for like 3 years, like, you know. So I was like, yeah, like, it is illegal to talk like that, you know. It is not, even in Dubai and places like that. So I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, I understand I understand your haters and stuff like that. So no, it was about the cat, because he came to tell me to put the cat back. He's like, why are you stealing a cat from the park?
Okay, so the guy ignored Chantal breaking all other laws for 3 years. Let's think about this logically, you know, and I know I just said, leave logics at the door, turn off your brain when it comes to this. Listen, do as I say, but not as I do. No, Chantal, listen, this guy looked the other way for 3 years. Why she did all manner of evil on the internet, breaking all sorts of laws in Kuwait, right? It was okay because he found some of our content funny. But the straw that broke the camel's back was Chantal taking the cat from its mother and lying about it. So, talking mess about Kuwaitis, filming buildings and oil rigs and whatever that she was not supposed to do, all of that he looked past. Oh, that is okay. But taking a cat off the street, oh, you got to leave the country. Does that even make fucking sense? Chantal, please, stop trying to take us for fucking fools.
And I was like, stealing? I'm like, why are you looking at it in a bad way? Like, I got really defensive. He's like, Salah, tell you.
Okay, but you thief the cat. You stole that cat off the street. It is what it is. Call it what it is. Stealing.
Your wife? I'm talking with you, because you know, like, the men are supposed to talk. I was like, no. I'm like, listen. And then he's like, Chantal, I know your whole channel. I've been watching you for years. And so all this to say that it wasn't because of that I left Kuwait. Like, I wasn't charged. I wasn't in trouble. He said I can stay in Kuwait.
You were a pussy. You were a pussy and you fled. So yes, you were not formally charged because you fled. Like the pussy that you are. That was understood.
Wait. But yeah, and then he was like, you stole the cat. And I'm like, listen, I saw a cat. Like, it's as simple as this. I saw a kitten in the grass. It's 45 degrees Celsius. It was like 120 degrees Fahrenheit. If you see a little kitten that's starving.
Really, Chantal, this is the story we're gonna go with again?
Are you not gonna, and the mother is nowhere to be seen. Are you not gonna want to save it?
So what happened to all the other kittens that were around you? When you and Salah sat there eating and all the cats in the background going meow and you were just crunching on that chicken. Shanti, me not forgotten, I have not forgotten. And you were like, oh, ignore the cries of desperation.
Just ignore the cries. Desperation.
You asshole. What was so special about that one kitten? Oh, Bruce was starving, but not the other cats? Girl, eat my ass.
You know, so I, like, in my mind, I'm feeling like, wow, you know, I get in trouble for trying to do something nice. You know, I'm trying to help. I think it would have been okay, but honestly, there were other problems, like, about staying there. I don't want to, like, get into all of it, personal stuff, but I should have just never, ever, like, I should have just enjoyed my life in Kuwait and never worried about the haters and just, like, ignore the shit out of them and just live my life. Yeah, we did have things in the works, SB. That's why it happened fast, I know, but...
Okay, so what are those things? Because it's still nothing not going on. You're still stuck in a rut, you and Salah. No, one is 6,000 miles away in the east and you're over here in the west. What exactly was in the works?
It was a time, I was there, what, how many years? 2, 3 years?
3.
And most of that time on...
3. And yet you told those girls the other day on the street, oh, I traveled to Kuwait for 3 months. You fucking liar.
Tourist visa? Like, I think Kuwait was pretty good to me.
Oh, let me go back so Shanti can say that again. 3
years? And most of that time on tourist visa?
Shanti was an expat. Okay? If somebody from the Middle East comes to Canada, they are an immigrant. But Chantal over there in the Middle East, she's an expat. Make that make sense in our head. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Of course, Chantal had to come on to Bob Marley's internet on the 4th of July to make shit about herself. A Canadian coming in the mix of an American celebration to try and make shit about herself. Who is surprised though? I doubt anybody is. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Thoughts, comments, criticism, leave them all down below. I look forward to hearing your take on all of this. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Special shout outs today.
Blood clot yell them.
Whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.